Warning: Jason's Talking Time contains some content that may be unsuitable for people under the age of 18 or people who are easily offended by the slightest innuendo. Listener discretion is advised. However, if you tune in anyway and get offended, please do not send any letters. If you do, I will just crumble them up and throw them in the trash. This is Jason's Talking Time with Jason Kitt.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jason Kitt. You're tuning into another edition of Jason's Talking Time, brought to you by the generous donations given to us by our fans on GoFundMe. And if you'd like to make a donation to our GoFundMe page, it's very simple. Please visit GoFundMe.com/Jason's Podcast Show. Leave us a generous donation, and you will get a very nifty reward in return. I might make a thank you video. I may invite you to be on the show. I may invite you to just hang out with me sometime. A lot of good stuff in store. Alrighty, now I'm not going to take too much time today. I really don't have that much to discuss. But one thing I want to touch base on real quick is I understand some people might be turned off by a lot of the political commentary that this show has had, especially within the past few episodes, notwithstanding last week's episode, which was about the Super Bowl. By the way, I'll tell you, man, congratulations to the New England Patriots for winning the Super Bowl again. Even though I was not rooting for you guys at all, Tom Brady, I'm sick of your ass. Please do us all a favor and retire. You have all the money you need. You don't need to play any more seasons. Please go back to the house. You and Peyton Manning can go on Meetup and start your own little football team of other retired NFL players. If you want to play football that bad, play catch with them. Don't make us suffer through another Patriots victory, you big old lying, cheating bastard. Alright, now getting back to what I was saying. This is not a political show. We are a show that discusses things that are happening in the world in general. Things that are on social media, things that are happening in entertainment, sports. We talk about just my day. I can just tell you about what happened today, man. Today I got up, had myself a bowl of Cheerios and a croissant and some coffee. And then I put my clothes on and I went to my day job. And then I came back from my day job. And now I'm recording a podcast. See, that's a show right there. I could stop if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I will say that it's inevitable that we will discuss politics on the program. And another thing I want to point out is I am not shilling the Democratic Party. As a matter of fact, I don't really consider myself that much of a Democrat, really, because there are some conservative views that I agree with. Problem is, a lot of conservatives, they just don't execute their plans. It's like they have a lot of great ideas, but when it comes down to actually putting them into action, it ends up backfiring on a lot of people, and then they don't do anything to help alleviate the damage. Because there's a lot of talk about, well, the Obamacare bill was just a complete disaster. It's a complete disaster. No, it's not a complete disaster. I love Obamacare. I got a dental plan that costs just about as much as a family meal at Popeye's Chicken. But see there, that comment that I just made might offend some people. Which is ironic considering the fact that so many people on the right are talking about us liberals and us libtards, talking about, oh, we're just so petty, we're just so sad, we just can't take a loss, we're just a bunch of snowflakes. Look, they're not snowflakes. These people are standing up for what is right. And the funny thing about this whole thing is, they are the real conservatives. I mean, the Republican Party now, more than anything, they are the regressive party. So it's like we want to keep things the way they are now. We want to keep Obamacare. We want to keep rights for gays to get married. We want to keep Planned Parenthood open. We want to keep all of that. So as of right now, the people who are out there marching are the true conservatives. You know, I said that I am not a political show, yet here I am still talking about politics. So how about I change the subject? Let's talk about some Super Bowl ads. How about that? Now, as I said in last week's program, I really was not interested in who was playing in the game more so as I was in the commercials for the game and in the halftime show, in which Lady Gaga did a hell of a job, and I'll be damned to hear somebody say otherwise. Was she the best? I wouldn't say she's the best because, you know, Prince and Beyonce are pretty hard to top, but she's definitely in my top 5, no doubt. Now, some of my favorite ads from the Super Bowl was one that really didn't air in its entirety, the 84 Lumber commercial where they had the Mexican lady and her daughter coming over to America, and they only showed half of the commercial. And I heard that the website actually crashed because so many people wanted to go on 84lumber.com to see the rest of the ad. And I definitely do not blame not a one of those people. I mean, that was a very beautiful ad. That's one of my favorite ads. And I definitely recommend that you check it out for yourself. But I saw a tweet from a man saying that he had like a $25,000 order from the 84 Lumber people, and he said he was going to cancel his order because they were anti-Trump. Well, of course people are anti-Trump. There are so many people who are anti-Trump, a whole lot of corporations whom are anti-Trump. You have Starbucks, Kellogg's, and so you have people who are boycotting all of these companies just because they support, especially Starbucks. Now, the thing I don't understand is the Starbucks boycott. Why are people boycotting Starbucks just because they're doing the right thing and offering employment to thousands of refugees? I mean, they need work too. And of course, they have this other copy company that I've never heard of before. But my guess is that they're trying to cash in on this whole refugee deal by saying they're going to hire 10,000 vets. Well, guess what? They got vets working at Starbucks too. Matter of fact, they hire just as many vets as they do refugees. But hell, if y'all want to boycott Starbucks, y'all want to boycott Kellogg's cereal, you want to boycott 84 Lumber, y'all go right ahead. That's going to leave more caramel macchiato and frosted flakes for me. And then when I get the kind of money that I can get to have something built, that's going to be more 84 Lumber for me too. Plain and simple. But I see a lot of the people that are pro-Trump, the companies that are pro-Trump, they are steadily losing money. Just like the CEO of Uber. A lot of people were deactivating Uber, and the Uber guy was working for Donald Trump. He said, screw this, I'm out of here. I ain't losing no more money fooling with Trump's stupid ass. And there I go again. I just cannot stay off of the politics. I guess this show should be political. But hey, it's my show. I can talk about whatever the hell I want. But anyway, this is going to wrap it up for Jason's Talking Time. I hope that you enjoyed the program. And I hope you tune in on next week's show. It's going to be Valentine's Day. And I got a very special Valentine's Day show planned for all you lovers out there. But in the meantime, you can always follow Jason's Talking Time on Twitter and on Instagram. And visit our website at jasonstalktime.com where you can get more information about the program and read some of my blogs. Until then, this is Jason Kidd signing off. Good night.